Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GAC Group 2015 ITTF World Tour Polish Open. This is a major series tournament on the World Tour. I'm Adam Bobrow, and I'm with you in Warsaw, Poland. We're coming into the last men's singles quarterfinals with Chun Ting from Hong Kong and Xin from China in orange. Now, Chun Ting has been improving rapidly throughout the year. Last 2 years, you could say. Started quite late compared to the rest. Xin, one of the most entertaining, if not the most entertaining player on the planet. The Cloud Walker, the top pen holder on earth. And this is going to be a pen hold battle out here. Head umpire from Poland, Kamil Skrzydczak, and Hanna Witkova from Czech Republic on the right. So we've got Chun Ting in the navy blue. He is world ranked number 16, the 12th seed in this tournament, number 9 in the race to Lisbon, and he's 24 years old. Xin right there with coach Lu Guoliang. Lu Guoliang, one of 4 Grand Slam winners, Kong Ling Hui joining him, Waldner, and Zhang Jike, who's put on an incredible show this tournament. His match against Masato Shiono was a treat for everyone who was in the stadium. Xin, world ranked number 2, second seed in this tournament, number 2 in the race to Lisbon. At 25 years old, still has plenty of good years ahead of him. I think the most entertaining thing about Xin is 1, how relaxed he is out there, but 2, how creative he is. He doesn't always seem to play the smartest shot to win the point, but often shots to set up creative shots, especially when he gets into the lead. I wouldn't be surprised if you'll have a chance to see some of those trick shots out here, some of those crowd-pleasing highlight moments with Xin. So Chun Ting won 11-7, Chun Ting that is, over Jun Mizutani in the last round earlier today. Before that, took down home crowd favorite Daniel Gorak from Poland. And in the opening round of the main draw, it was Tristan Flor from France, one of the most extravagant serves in the game, but Chun Ting not bothered. And before that, Xin has not lost a single game, starting off with Quentin Robineau from France, then beating Quadri Aruna. Had a chance to talk to Quadri Aruna about what it's like playing Xin. He said, I fought for a chance against him, but he wouldn't let me have one. Everything I hit at him came back, no problem. He said his serves, too tricky, his touch shots, his power, his blocks, his defense, everything about his game is tricky. And as far as pen holders go, Lu Guoliang, a legend in table tennis and one of the most legendary, if not the most legendary pen holder in the game. Lu Guoliang actually developed the reverse pen hold backhand that's been saving Xin. Xin is a strong forehand player, and you can see even more probably comfortable backhands from Chun Ting right there. That's the reverse pen hold backhand, the modern backhand in table tennis. After beating Quadri Aruna, Xin took down Patrick Franziska of Germany, 4-0. Now Lu Guoliang had quite a unique serve. He would use his right foot and lift do a stomp. Xin imitated it yesterday versus Quadri Aruna. I've never seen him do that before, but it was pretty unique, pretty cool to see nonetheless. So this is going to be a best of 7 match. The 3 times they've faced before, Xin has won them all. Although Chun Ting did just pull off the victory over Jun Mizutani, so he's clearly got some confidence. In a great position. Crowd definitely in for a treat here. Love all. Beautiful forehand flip for the point. Xin taking the first 2 against serve. Fast long serve to the middle, then follows up to the short side of the table. What do you do against that? So much power with that forehand. A little break off the edge, but still deep to the corner from Xu Xin. It's a first point for Wang Chun Ting to get on the board. Xu Xin missing the short side of the table with the forehand loop. And the first ball is blocked back. Wang Chun Ting is going to be on the defensive side. One thing Wang Chun Ting is known for is his fast feet in the backcourt, able to counter. It's a lot of long rallies, counter looping from both sides. But the power of Xu Xin is unlike that of the others. Same with the footwork. That's why they call him the Cloud Walker. Lots of side spin and top on that loop from Xu Xin, taking it from down low. Side spin chop from Xu Xin. Still a 6-point lead though. Wang Chun Ting stepping up and taking advantage of the softer shot. This is what I'm talking about. You don't see a lot of his teammates, Xu Xin's teammates, taking shots like this on a regular basis. Forehand flip kill. Left over the table. He's too strong over the table. This is what makes him one of the best doubles players, maybe the best doubles player on the planet. Looking at the men's world champion for doubles and mixed doubles. Heavy top inside again. The ball kicks up, jumping out into the edge of the blade, and Wang Chun Ting shakes his head in disappointment, not able to stay on top of the ball. 8 game points for Xu Xin. A little bit too soft on the touch. Wang Chun Ting saves a game point. So much wrist on that receive, but it's the finishing shot, the forehand loop of Xu Xin to take it 11-3 in game 1. We'll see if Wang Chun Ting can throw anything, throw any fire at Xu Xin in game 2 just after this. And we're back for game 2. Xu Xin leading 1-0, seeming very much in control. Now with the serve. Out of all the top Chinese players, Xu Xin is known to play the best against foreigners. Anyone outside of the Chinese national team seems to have a lot of trouble with Xu Xin's game. Part of that is he doesn't seem to have any sense of rhythm. Just whatever he wants to do, he can do. Once you think you're picking up the patterns, he'll change it on you. Beautiful use of the pen hold grip to get the ball right over the table comfortably. It's still early in the match, but the way things are going, I have a funny feeling it's going to become the Shushin show. Even off balance, he was completely fooled. Turning the corner, comes back to hook it from below the table. You've got to be kidding me. 2 steps out on the backhand side, blocked as wide as can be with pace, and he still manages to get it inches from the ground. You can see him stretching himself here just to make sure he doesn't get injured. Watch this again. Almost into the splits to get that ball, and still wins the point. This is why nobody leaves the stadium when Shushin is playing. Beautiful touch right off the bounce. Not so many holes to see in this game right now from Shushin. Inside out forehand, it's not coming back. An 8-0 lead over Wong Chun Ting. It's a little bit too early in the match to see joint effort exhibition points. And Wong Chun Ting's on the board. Shushin looked like he was getting a bit creative there, going for a chop block on the backhand side. Oh, there it is. Wong Chun Ting feeling toyed with, but he jumps up and takes the prize. Second drop shot in this rally. Shushin demonstrating some touch, but just left a little bit high. And look at that smile. Shushin still doesn't seem worried in the least. Now, wouldn't that be funny? Not for Shushin or the lecture he'd get from his coach, Lu Guoliang, after this. To be up 8-0, have a little bit of fun, and suddenly lose a game. Still a long way to go, but Wong Chun Ting definitely turning it on. Could be the end of that streak. Out of all the trick shots that Shushin's done, one thing I've not seen in a match is the reverse penhold forehand. He's done it, but I haven't seen it in the match. Short side of the table, and it's 7 game points for a 2-0 lead. Around the net shots on both sides. Match point through the legs from Shushin. Think we've seen it all. Just starts fishing, and it's trouble for Wong Chun Ting. 11 points to 3. 2 games in a row for Shushin. We'll see what sort of tricks he's got up his sleeve. Game 3 just after this. The Shushin show here continues. Wong Chun Ting with the serve. Talking between the last games. Normally you want a real close match, but when Xu Xin's playing, it doesn't matter. Just watching him play is worth sticking around. Wang Chun Ting, though, is going to have to figure something out, starting this game off on the right foot anyway, tied up. If he can get Xu Xin to step around in the backhand corner like that, expose an opening on the wide forehand side. Seems like a chance. At least his best chance anyway. I love how fast Xu Xin is. Still gets there in case it catches the edge of the table for the around the net recovery. Crowd oohing and awing at that service receive. Xu Xin coming around the outside of the ball. One of his signature receives. Not too many people doing that on the World Tour. Leaves it a little high but short on the forehand side. Wang Chun Ting a little late to get there. A lot of conversation about the Chinese national team and who they're going to be bringing to the Olympics. Fan Zhendong is here, was tested last week at the Men's World Cup. A lot of people say this is the tournament to test Zhang Jike to see if he can get his groove back. Serve right on the body. It still feels like, even though it's a close game, the threat hasn't really become real for the audience. Or for Xu Xin for that matter. Clever use of the long push. Sees Wang Chun Ting starting to come in. Keeps it deep on the table. Backs him up. That would have been crazy. Smacks the ball trying to get over the net on the short side of the table from a pretty low ball. If anybody can do it, Xu Xin can do it. Let's see it one more time. Looked like he was coming down from his hop when he hit it too. Very little jump. This time he gets it, goes the opposite way with it. The over-the-table flip, quite convenient with the penhold grip. Xu Xin's still the best in the world at it. Best penholder flip game. Feels like everything happens in slow motion for Xu Xin. The ball hit at his body. He's able to get out of the way, turn, and take it late and still loop it to the short side of the table. Oh my goodness, as high as they come, and on one leg, Wang Chun Ting can't reach it. Lobbed down. The first lob of this rally didn't even look like it was going to come down on the table. Watch how deep he keeps these on the table with topspin just kicking out. Another lobbing point for Xu Xin. A lot of side spin on that one. That one's not coming back. And a smile from Xu Xin. The crowd loves it. Wang Chun Ting has found a way to shut down the lobs. Tomahawk smash comes around the outside of the ball. Seen Wang Chun Ting hit against a lot of lobs this year. That's quite a common strategy for him to come around the outside of the ball. Usually tends to win the point for him. And an 11-5 game. Started to feel close for a bit, but Xu Xin runs away. 3-0 lead. Stick around. You do not want to miss the Shu Xin Show. Game 4.
GAC Euro 2015 ITTF World Championship from China.
And the players are back for game 4. Shu Xin leading with a very encouraging 3-0 lead over Wong Chun Ting. Surprise visitor after beating Chun Mizutani. The snake. And he manages to win the point again. Shu Xin's already in show mode, backing off the table in a very comfortable position. I've heard the coaches aren't crazy about this in China, but the crowd definitely loves it, and the rest of the world can't get enough of it. What did he do? Slapping side spin chop from in on the body. This is definitely the time. Half of the highlights reel from the tournament are probably going to come from this game. Oh, blocked behind him. Full commitment, and Wong Chun Ting punishes Shu Xin for that. Does it matter? Probably not, but it's awesome for the crowd here. The step around, a little bit of trouble. Still, the threat does not feel real for Shu Xin. This time it's not coming back. A little bit wider and as fast as they come. Audience sitting next to me with their hands on their faces at how fast that was. Look at that ball low, skipping out wide. Forehand flip right down the middle of the table. I once asked Shu Xin if he would hit the reverse penhold forehand in a game if he was up 10-4. He gave me a smile, but it was a smile of, I don't know if I can do that. That could equal punishment. Soft touch. Slow clap starting in the crowd. Do they want to come back? Is that what they're clapping for? Outstanding point from Wong Chun Ting, working Shu Xin around in the backcourt. 2 off the hip, 1 wide to the forehand. Look at where he's hitting this ball from. For those of you who haven't seen it, maybe the best point in modern history of table tennis was Shu Xin at the top of the screen in the Chinese Super League. Over 10 around the net shots in the same rally. While Wong Chun Ting has the lead this game, it still feels like Shu Xin can just turn it on whenever he wants. If he drops a game, maybe he'll start to get serious again. But in the meantime, it's going to be fun to watch. Still in play mode, a backhand chop block to start off the rally. There is again a reverse penhold backhand chop block. Not too common we see that. And at a certain point, you either have to turn it on, just realize that the lead's getting a little bit big for the opponent. I know it might be weird to talk about this way. Someone who's leading by 4 points, 8-4, still feels like it's anyone's game. And by anyone's, I mean Xu Xin's. A little bit of a break off the top of the net there. Wang Chun-Ting 2 points away from taking a game. Some thrilling points on the side table as well. Now it's 5 game points for Wang Chun-Ting. Wonder if we're going to see an 11-2 victory in game 5. And Wang Chun-Ting not allowing Xu Xin to come back. The crowd's going wild for a point on the side table. Check out the live stream. You can go back and watch on camera 2 from table 2, Fan Zhendong versus Wang Yang. But we'll be back with game 5 with Xu Xin and Wang Chun-Ting just after this. And we're back. It's game 5 of the Xu Xin show versus Wang Chun-Ting, who just put a game on the board, extending the season of the Xu Xin show, the popular series here in the table tennis world. Wang Chun-Ting going to start us off with the serve. A slow start for Xu Xin in game 5. Heavy spin, and you can see how fast he breaks out to cover the open forehand. Deceptively heavy underspin to the middle of the table. Two in a row cross court. Wang Chun-Ting breaking back to cover the short side of the table, and Xu Xin hits it behind him. The first one, and the second one so fast, even in slow motion. Some long fingernails from Wang Chun-Ting. Inside out over the table receive. Xu Xin just deadly. The creator out here on the table. And the timeout is called in the Hong Kong corner for Wang Chun-Ting. Again, if you're watching live on ITTF/ITTV, you can see both tables 1 and table 2. If this match finishes shortly, make sure you catch the live Fan Zhendong versus Wang Yang, the defender. The crowd here will definitely stay seated to watch that match. difference in level from these two players. What do you tell Wang Chun Ting? Keep the pressure on, try to play it wide to the backhand, get Xu Xin to step around and then play out to the open forehand. In some senses, Xu Xin's just so relaxed out there, having so much fun and genuinely enjoying himself. Yes, there's pressure, but he doesn't seem to feel it the same way that the other Chinese national team players feel it. I guess if he can let his guard down enough, maybe lose focus enough, Wang Chun Ting has a chance to sneak in. Feels like the first point of the match where the backhand has been used aggressively from Xu Xin. Talking between games with some of the fans, we haven't even seen his backhand yet for real. Short side of the table, but nobody's home. Again, no way to tell where Xu Xin's going. He hides it so well. Break off the top of the net, and the racket ends up on the wrong side of the table. Xu Xin just wiping some sweat off there. Of course, once you let go of the racket, if it hits the ball, doesn't matter, the point's over. You have to be holding the racket when you hit the ball, or when it hits the ball. Soft play, Wang Chun Ting slowing it down. Once you let Xu Xin get back in the point, not much you can do. Is the exhibition coming? It's 8-2 for Xu Xin. Almost looking like the 11-2 victory talked about last game. Oh my goodness! The fact that he even goes for that and around the net forehand. Look at Xu Xin. What a showman, what a crowd pleaser. Beautiful shot, as low as they come. Thought the point was over for sure. Manages to keep it in play. A backhand reverse from down near the ground clips the net post. That could have been the most exciting point in modern history to just one up his last point in the Chinese Super League. And it's 7 match points for Xu Xin. Will he lob? What will he try to do here? He tries to volunteer the exhibition, backing off the table, but Wang Chun Ting fighting goes down 11 points to 3. And we're gonna get a wave and some applause from Xu Xin, and the crowd here in Warsaw is absolutely thrilled with Xu Xin, most entertaining player on the planet, the Cloud Walker, who has moved on to the men's singles semifinals in style. Stick around if you're watching live online on ITTF.com/ITTV. Go to table 2 where you can see Wang Yang versus Fan Zhendong. You're watching the Polish Open. I'm Adam Bobrow, and enjoy the matches.